think they could do it though. Down 0-2 against Suns, I'm not too sure because Aiden's a fucking animal, but I mean they did it against two other teams, so.
So who you think is going to the finals now? I feel like this shit just got all fucked up at this point.
I love it, bro. Like I haven't said nothing social like media wise because of like I think it's kind of weird to say because people are injured. That seems to be the consensus. Like this is the worst playoffs. LeBron is hurt. This person. I fucking love it, bro. Like it's amazing. Like I don't know who's going to win. Like I literally don't know. Like bro, the Bucks did their thing. Brooklyn is out. Fucking PG Terrence Mann. Bro, Patrick Beverly with consecutive threes, bro. Like, it's a great day. It's a great life. Like, come on.
At this point, I want it to be fucking Suns and goddamn
Hawks. That'd be so crazy.
That would be a ridiculous finals, bro.
Like come
on. That would be an epic finals, like an epic fucking finals.
I don't know. Like tonight would show it all, but realistically, I don't see the Hawks being able to do it if they play like how they played last night. I mean, the night before, my fault.
Like, I feel like whenever they lose, it's their own fault. Like, I really don't feel like Philadelphia is beating them. Like,
no. Yeah, it's bro, they could have ended that game. I said this from the jump, and I hope they do it tonight. I was watching with Jazz. We was texting, conversating back and forth, and I was like, bro, the only way the Hawks win this game is if Trey played the whole game. Like, the whole game. He needs to pull a KD moment. Because the moment he gets out, bro, it's dry as fuck. Like, so, and not even just scoring within himself, but anybody else scoring. It's just harder for them. So he needs to play the whole... If he plays the whole game tonight, they win. Hands down. Because it's just like, bro, he's on... That's not your nigga could play, bro. Like, I was not the biggest fan. Like, I don't think it's up to him. I think it's a coaching thing. I don't think he's like... True. I don't think he's in the mindset to be like, give me this shit. You know, I don't think he's there yet. But I think he definitely can. And if he was told to, or if he was able to play the whole game, they win. They win. Most definitely win. And they're going to need it because I feel like Ben Simmons is going to come out for revenge this game. So I'm interested to see. And like I told Jazz, I'm like, bro, I'd rather the Hawks be down the whole game because that's how they win. They never play good when they're winning the whole game. Mm-hmm. So, like, yeah, I'd rather them be down. But yeah, man, I'm about to go home after this, blast the fucking TV, and
we're going to see how it goes, man. I hope they win. I really hope they win.
Me too. Like, Western Conference Final. Fuck, the Eastern Conference Finals is good enough for me. That's fine.
And what are their chances against the Bucks, though?
I think it's okay.
Oddly enough, I think it's higher than the Philadelphia.
Yeah. I wouldn't be against that either because I feel like Philly is bigger in size.
Yeah, all the way around. I feel like if I didn't, like I said, I never would have thought it would even win 7 games. So I just feel like Philly would have. I thought Ben would have just dominated between Ben and MD. Like they're just too big, and they can play almost everything. So.
And Antetokounmpo is basically like a better Ben to me.
Yeah, most definitely. And they
don't have like that dominant like Embiid
anybody else. Yeah. You know, Chris Middleton can show up sometimes. And what's the other dude name? I don't want to say his name wrong. What's his brother's name? Dark skinned dude. They got Chris Middleton, Giannis, and somebody else. I can't remember his name, bro. Never mind. Yeah, I really can't remember his name. But so I think it'd be an interesting matchup. But like the same thing with the 76ers is the same thing. I mean, same thing with Atlanta is the same thing with the Bucks. Like their role players, if they show up, it's over with. If they don't show up, like that's what the Bucks are. Like once anybody else shows up for the Bucks, they can win almost all games. Like literally almost all games. Like Chris Middleton's a bucket. If I can remember other brothers' name right now, he's a bucket too. Can you look up the Bucks roster, please? You're gonna remember who as soon as it closes out. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember his name. It's trying to come to me.
I ain't never kept up with the Bucks, so I never cared about.
But you know who bro is? Drew Holiday. There we go.
I forgot he was on that team.
Fuck, there's somebody else. So then we got Drew Holiday, and you also got PJ Tucker. But this playoffs, he's been more defensive, which is also great. So if Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton shows up, bro, they're knocking anybody out of the playoffs.
PJ Tucker is the only player who can have 0 points and still be the star of the game.
No, for real.
Like literally,
which
like
I
his
think
defense on KD.
Which I think was so shocking that he was able to play KD so well. I think that was injury, bro. I don't know. I think prime time healthy KD. The fuck out of here, PJ Tucker. Like,
I think it's just the
physicality.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's the only thing that I think KD really like suffers with is a nigga who's physical, one, and then two has the size to be physical with the
but
KD.
That's what I'm saying. I just feel like that was like his mental of the injury. Like, okay, I'm not gonna really push it that much. Like, I'm gonna play,
could be,
but I'm
could
not
be.
gonna get too physical. But I'm gonna get these buckets, and like, you know what I mean? Cause it's automatic fucking buckets. So I don't know. I just feel like any other day or any fucking other game, no. I'm not saying PJ Tucker is locking up KD. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm saying, like, even with PJ Tucker on him, he was still getting buckets. Like,
yeah,
it was nothing.
he was.
He just didn't have enough help to really, like, take that shit to the next level. Like,
yeah, and then one thing I also have to take into consideration is, like, it's not even about buckets. It's just about making him work harder because bro was just tired. You feel me? So the fact that he was even able to make him tired, then you winning somewhere. You feel me?
That's a win. That's a win. Yeah, because if he wasn't tired, that last game,
exactly.
that game 7, that's a win for them. He's hitting that shot.
Yeah,
like
it would have been a better shot overall. Like, yeah,
well, all together. Yeah, very true, very true. All right, let me go ahead and introduce the episode. What's going on, everybody? It's the Too Many Ideas Podcast, episode 21. I think this is. Remember to what?
That's a lot of episodes.
It's really not like.
No, I'm just saying. It's just like I can't believe it's 21 already.
Yeah. Remember to like this video after you watch it, comment any thoughts on the topics we talk about today, and subscribe to the channel. Dropping videos every week, yeah, pretty simple. So I wanted to start with probably like the obvious topic, Tyler the Creator. We kind of touched on it last week, but now we have like official confirmation that we're getting an album on Friday, this upcoming Friday. And we have a single out. We have Lumberjack. Give me some kind of like how you feel about Lumberjack.
It was my favorite song between that and
like of his ever?
No. But I'm just saying right now, Epidemic, I think it is, by Polo G and then Lumberjack.
Oh, you talking about like songs in general?
Yeah, like that's all I play back to back almost every day. But yeah, the song is fire. I love it because it's like odd future-ish Tyler in a way, early Wolf, I would say, or not early Wolf, but his first project, Bastard.
Yeah. I feel like it's a very like grown up version of that. If I'm really like,
it just reminds me of like mixtape era music.
Yeah.
Like as soon as DJ Drama came out, I was like not in my head already.
When I heard that, I was just like, oh nah.
Like
this is different.
Bro, the whips on whips, my ancestors got their backs outlined. It's just so tough.
Shit.
Like that shit is so tough.
Like, and that's what I kind of like love about it. Like, cause you can go back to like Bastard, you can go back to Wolf, and like he was rapping good. He was already rapping good, but like for this one, the punchlines and the hook and everything is just so. It's so crisp. Like, it's just like, it's not a drop bar, like, at all through the whole song. And then the production, next level.
Like, fire.
Like, for real, next level.
This shit just dumps. Like, it literally sounds like, yeah, what you said, level up. Like I said, DJ Drama adds that kind of, like, mixtape. Like, like, when you hear him co-sign a song, someone's about to, like, give their all in his rap. Essentially, like, there's about to be some rapidy shit. But, like, I don't feel like it was no like kind of like you said, it was more like bar for bar punchlines more so than like here's all these words. So you were still able to comprehend everything that he was saying. The beat was still livid. Like it wasn't even like I don't know, bro. From the moment the song dropped, it was just like okay, this is something here.
Yeah.
It has me interested to see or hear I should say what the project sounds like.
Yeah,
because
I was about to ask you if it made you more excited for the album now or less excited or same.
Call me.
Like,
it's like. I don't know. I hear singing. You feel me when I hear this the name of this project. So
yeah, that's what I hear too. But at the same time, it's like with Lumberjack that just came out. It's just like, yo, is he just using that title to throw us for a 180? Because like if you think about his last 2 albums before that, which was Eeyore and then Flower Boy, right? That was the one before that. Yeah. Okay, both of those, their lead singles were very like R&B singing driven, and then this one, the lead single is just straight bars.
I think this is gonna be a mixture. I think he's just double backing on things that people like and something that he's also evolving on. So I feel like the production on this is a clear indication that his music is evolving. Production is also evolving. Don't get it twisted that I can't rap or I can't blend the two. Because if I'm not mistaken, he also previewed a lot on his Instagram, and that was a lot of singing type songs. Something I would like to hear is like a blend of the two in a track that I think we might actually hear this project. Like let's just say a cut from his last project as an Igor. He kind of did actually from what was that song called? Where it was like slash this whatever. Yeah, so like where it's kind of like singy, but he's also being very abrupt, ready in your face type rap. But this production was just completely different. But I would like to hear it too. Like, you know what I mean? If I get some singing and then a beat switch into this, like, you feel me? I think we might hear that.
I really feel like he's about to go for it on this album. That's what that single kind of like told me, is that he's really trying to show. He's showing off, like, honestly.
What this single showed me about music, like just like a side topic, is that I don't think we'll ever get a big project like Dark Twisted Fantasy or Yeezus and stuff anymore, because it's like, this is no discredit to Tyler or anybody, because everyone does it. It's just like they just come out of nowhere album 2 weeks from now, if that, album next week.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like,
that is true.
Like, to me, music moves so fast already, so it's like, okay, next week, and then in that same 2-3 weeks we're on to something new. I would have rather him have hyped this up for a month, because I feel like it deserves that.
Yeah,
I feel like
we don't. I feel like now we get that kind of load up with smaller artists or smaller albums.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't even want to call people small, because I'm about to say Vince Staples. Well, his album comes out July 9th, so that's about a month-ish of promo behind that. Like,
but then it gets
I expect that more from like these bigger acts.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, like, but I guess at the same time, like, streaming is so different. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Number wise, of course, people are gonna pass Yeezus, Born Sinner, and all those like great albums that we can name. They will pass it, but the effect, like, you know, like, everybody used to be like, can't wait till Dark Twisted Fantasy, or can't wait till Yeezus. Like, it was like a countdown, bro. You feel me? And then everything started building up. Beef started building up. You got J. Cole, and at one point, you know, Graduation with 50. Like, all those things started happening because the project wasn't just next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, because I just don't want this to get overlooked. Like, Igor to me wasn't overlooked, but the reason for that was because it was a dramatic change in his appearance as well. You feel me? So it kind of gave it that umph. With this, I'm not sure what he's going for, but like, I just don't want it to get overlooked.
I feel like what a lot of people do now, and it's just literally just flip flopping, it is like, after the album, now you're getting all this extra shit to kind of like carry it on. And I think
most definitely. Yeah.
And I think that's what streaming like kind of gives to, like, yo, we want people to keep on streaming this, so we're gonna drop like all these crazy visuals, you know, interviews and this, that, and the third.
Yeah, that coexists with social media, like, because you could drop something, a song pops on TikTok, then you're interviewing for a whole different song, you're doing Jimmy Fallon, and then before you know, you got 3 different songs that you didn't even think was gonna be like the ish quotation marks, and then now you're pushing that, and I would definitely agree. You have a longer time span of seeing what songs can go up, you know what I mean? Even if it's like a small buzz, this and the third, because streaming, you got commercials, you got this, and a lot is being considered towards streaming. But I'm just saying in the sense of like, I don't know, just I miss being able to, like, can't wait. Now I'm like, I can't wait, nigga. That's next week. Like, you feel me? You just announced it.
I do miss being able to like anticipate an album for a little bit longer, as opposed to getting a single one day and then a few days later we're getting the album announced for a week from now. And it's just like, it just kind of like drops into our laps in a sense. But I think that just if you want to look at it from a financial aspect, like putting all the money into it on the front end, it just doesn't make sense anymore. It makes more sense to put that money into the back end, because now that's how you kind of just like keep your streams going. Like, you can't really get the same kind of like streaming.
But that's what I'm saying.
Especially for
basically what we're kind of saying is like, the disagreement is just like, I care more about the debut, because I feel like the debut numbers is what everybody cares about. Like,
I do too.
Polo G outsold everybody. You feel me? He debuted better than Migos. Now, over time, which one will probably sell more? The Migos. And you feel me?
That also kind of goes to the point, because Polo G's album was announced later than the Migos album was.
Exactly.
So it's kind of still like the same.
Yeah, that too. But I also feel like, I don't know. I mean, I'm only saying this because I just don't want the album to get overlooked. Like, I don't really care once it comes out, but I just don't want to get. I just want more. You feel me? And I don't know what we'll get after, but that's just something I noticed a lot recently, where it's like less before and more after. You remember when people used to drop like the cryptic ass videos, like, or write their half of their track list, and that'd be up for like a month, and then like the next month they confirmed that was an album. You know what I mean? So I mean, new times, so I'm not gonna knock on it or whatever. But
I feel like now, like, the like album rollout information kind of thing is always like some leaked information. It's never nothing like official, like someone posting like an official track list. It's usually just somebody finds like, this picture in the back of the studio.
Like you told me when it comes to shoes, like, what is official anymore? Like the Kanye thing, even when you took the picture of the mask and shit, that's official. It's an album. That's it. Okay, we just said this, and now it is. All right, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's just not the same kind of official that it used to be.
Yeah.
You know, earlier on, it would have been like picture of the mask, and it would have been like, yeah, this is dropping in a month or dropping this time, dropping that time. Now, and that Kanye really fucked the game up. If you
That's
really
what I'm
think about
saying.
it. Like that, this is all his fault.
I
Because
mean-
he'll just post a picture or have someone else post a picture, and now that's
I think he
that's
was
the
just.
rollout. That's it.
I think he
That's
was
everything.
just adaptive to the times of like Frank Ocean and seeing these artists that have so much respect by, you know, telling you no to their life. Like, so when he says I'm around, you take a like everything he does is so like sleek and like the Nikes. Oh, you signed to Adidas. Oh, you have a mask on. That shit was floated around for like goddamn 3 weeks. Like, so at any given time of those 3 weeks, he could have dropped something and it would just shot
I mean,
up. Like,
that's kind of what Tyler did too. Like, because even before like Lumberjack came out, we talked about it last episode or the episode before it. I can't remember, but about how he had that what was it, a billboard or whatever.
But see,
with
that
the
was
phone
more
number.
that was more subtle though.
Yeah, I'm saying, but I mean, it's just like it's always subtle. Like before the album.
Yeah,
drops
but that's
now.
too subtle. Like the Kanye thing, not trying to ride his dick or nothing, but the Kanye thing was big because he wore he wore Nikes. So we were like, wait, what the fuck? So that you know, with the fucking billboard after you called, that was it.
Yeah, but still, like in essence of the action, like he just wore Adidas. Like if look at that
Nikes.
outside of it
No,
of anything else.
No, that's huge. He wore
No,
Nikes.
no, it is huge. Like it really is. But I'm just saying, like think about like the thing
Who
of
you
like,
know can sign to Adidas and wear Nikes?
No. Listen to me. Think about it. Kanye wakes up in the morning and he says,
you're
"Okay,
saying
I'm
like-
gonna make a billboard." Versus, I'm gonna put some shoes.
Oh, yeah,
on.
no, I get it.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's still like subtle. The impact is there. Like regardless,
yeah.
because it's Kanye. Anything he does has an impact. But I'm just saying, like it's still like along those same lines of
No, I get that.
subtlety. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Tyler's whole billboard thing, like that was subtle. Nobody knew if it was a album or if it was a song or if it was a. This
That's why
or
I
if
think
it
it. That's
was
why I
a
think it
that.
didn't hit as hard because no one really knew if it was a song or album.
Yeah. But I also think he's not as concerned with that kind of stuff. He's
Oh,
just
most
he's gonna
definitely.
drop that music. He knows it's gonna do well enough for him. And it's just like his core fan base is probably one of the strongest core fan bases out there.
Think so?
Like yeah, and not me. I guess
I mean,
maybe
I'm
not
part
like,
of that. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I didn't know how
I
strong
guess
we
maybe
were.
not like just strongest, but also largest because I feel like you know when you have like a cult fan base and you have like you know your fair weather fans, but your cult fan base is like the fan base that like sticks with you, and they're usually smaller than their fair weather fans. I feel like his cult fan base is like a huge cult fan base at this
I
point.
mean, he has his own festival, so
Yeah, exactly, because it's not just him anymore. It's like everything from Our Future then carried over into him. Because when you think about it, he's like the only one that you can kind of like fully still kind of like associate Odd Future with in the same kind of sense. Like you don't associate Sid with Odd Future in the same kind of way anymore. That's the internet.
Yeah.
You don't associate Earl as much with Odd Future anymore. It's just Earl. Like he kind of like stands outside of it. You know, Tyler kind of took it in to the next level with his whole brand.
I was about to say something. I think he's the only person that you could see evolved from Odd Future, and it was just completely different, and then he still brings it in back, like with his clothing, with his personality, who he is, how he speaks. So it's like,
Speaking of his clothes, has he dropped anything like recently?
yeah, he drops. No, he does. He does random restocks and stuff like that.
Oh, just
Yeah.
like restocks, so nothing like
And
that.
I think he dropped. Like, not too long ago, he dropped a bike or something. Like he drops like random stuff.
Yeah, he dropped a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever really like hear about a lot of his like.
Yeah, he hasn't
clothes
dropped
and
like
stuff.
like an actual like collection. He hasn't dropped
Got you,
anything
not
in a
since
minute.
that last one. Yeah, and like he's just one of those guys where like he can pretty much do it all, and it's gonna like look good. It's gonna sell well. It's
Yeah, I
gonna
think his time is about to be
profitable,
done.
whatever.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he say he has like 2 more albums left in him, and then he starts like directing or doing this. Like, I think he's gonna become one of those people that kind of like Mac in a way, where it's like he'll probably always float around with music, maybe on a different name, and you know. I'll be interested to see where he ends his music career. 'Cause I don't think he ever gonna end it off on the point where he would like. Of course, no one does, but I think it's just gonna be more dramatic, if that makes any sense. Like subtle but dramatic. Like this great album comes out with a whole different name, high pitched voice, and we're like, who the fuck is this? And he's like, wait, it's Tyler. Like, oh, what the fuck? I can see him doing shit like that, you know. And especially because his personality just continue to change every project.
Yeah.
We'll see. I wouldn't be shocked. I just feel like at the end of the day with Tyler, bro, it's just about what he doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
Not what he can do. It's what he doesn't want to do.
And this is interesting to me. Like I don't think like DJ Drama will have anything else to do with the album, but that would be really curious if he ended up having like more to do with it. If this was like a Gangsta Girls type of Tyler the Creator album, like come on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That shit would be nuts though.
I don't know about
That
that.
shit would be really different, like really really different.
But on the topic of Polo G, that project was I think that project was like a smooth 7. I gave it like a 7.2. That's me liking him a little bit more now. Yeah, it had some good songs on there. Like I said, Epic.
I really liked it. Like honestly, like pretty much top to bottom. I'll probably give it around that same kind of rating. It's a little long, but
Yeah, bro. And no, I think I gotta call this out right now. For Love in New York, that's a dub, bro. I don't know why he did that. Party Life, that was also a dub.
Yeah, that shit
that
was
you could tell it was like the radio cuts maybe if people still do that, like trying to reach a different crowd. I guess that was a dub.
fuck with Zoo the freestyle. That shit was hard.
Oh yeah,
I definitely
yeah,
fuck with
yeah.
the Thug song. That shit was crazy.
The freestyle was cool. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more, but the freestyle was cool. Bloody Canvas was like fire to me. I like that he ended it on that as well. Maybe he could have started with it, but I like that.
Yeah, that was cool too. I like the storytelling on that one. The Pop Smoke song was cool. Like,
Pop Smoke, yeah, was
I felt
cool.
like you can't really mess with those at this point.
I know what I said about like No Return with Killer Royal and Dark, but I didn't even like it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I just felt like
you thought it was gonna be like that. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't that.
Yeah,
it wasn't that at all.
I didn't, and that no. Anywho, 5, like is my favorite song, number 5. Like, and that's
What you think about the Migos album?
okay. So if you want me to tell the truth, I didn't finish it.
You ain't finish it.
I tried to, but it was just too much at once. There were a lot of longer songs in there than I fucking thought, and so
I told you. Them
with
niggas
that-
always do a long.
with
go
that
for a
being
long
said,
song,
I was just like, what the fuck did they like, bro? 4, 5, 508? Who are y'all? Like, I love you guys, but damn, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, like,
bro,
that's
bro, the average minute, what, 4? It has to be 4 minutes has to be the average on this, like, on these songs. It's like, come on, bro.
It
now.
is. And that was my whole thing about their album, whatever. Like that, it was just gonna be too long, and it was.
Yeah,
Even
bro.
though, like, I will say, a lot of those songs, like first like minute, 2 minutes in, yeah.
Bro,
I'm
these
good.
beats were amazing. Their approach,
good.
there was a lot of songs that Quavo switched up his flow a lot, and you can see, like, hear, like, the cadence. Like, it was great.
They were all doing that, like
Yeah.
trying to do like different flows, not just like the regular triplets, like a super triplet or whatever you want to call it. Like,
Yeah.
there was varying that
But
shit.
it was
Like,
just too
I was
long.
just like, yes, I fuck with that. But I listened to the whole album just because like I was driving on a road trip, so that's like the only kind of time you would listen to all this kind of music. But at the same time, it was just like, yeah, bro, like just make the song shorter. You make these songs
All
shorter,
these
and I
songs-
could give it a higher rating.
All these songs in half altogether is at least 8.
Yeah.
Without knowing that it is this long, and I'm not like at the track list, I wasn't too far from being done. I was on Light It Up. So, I still stick to the original rating. It's a 7. It's this. I guess this is a normal Migo thing to do now. Is 4-minute songs, and good luck with that.
I need them to get away from that. Like I really do.
I don't know
Like,
why
'cause
though. Like why?
Avalanche was hard. I love that as an intro, and it wasn't too long, but it was still a little bit too long.
I just don't get why. Like, why are you guys making such? And you're a group, so it's like every person should get like 40 seconds, 50 seconds to call that shit a day. Like,
Nah, but think about what you just said. Every person gets 40 seconds. That's already over 2 minutes just on the verses.
I'm straight.
No hooks.
Thank you.
No hooks though.
And now hooks 3 minutes. Thank you. You just cut off a minute off. You cut a minute and a half off of all these songs, and we're saying something completely different. Completely, yes, we are.
See, they can't even get
But hear me
that
out.
40 seconds though.
But
Because they have to start off every song like the baby, like straight from the top.
No, bro, they don't, bro. They're creative. They can do it. Okay, check me out. A lot of these songs, I'm not sure if you remember, have crazy long intros and
Yeah,
crazy
they
long
do.
outros. I get the artistic value to that, but you guys are a group. Figure it out somewhere else, okay? Not every single song needs to be this. That's all I'm saying.
They don't.
Like,
They don't.
and not
Like,
every person needs to be on every single song.
yeah,
You're a group.
yeah,
we know it's the
talked about that
Migos.
before, yeah.
We know you guys are the Migos, not the Migo. Like, we get it.
I feel like if you 24 songs, I didn't even realize it was 24 songs. But out of 24 songs, there should have been maybe like 8 that had all 3 of y'all on it, and then the rest should be like 2 here, 2 there.
Yeah, I
2
just
here,
I feel
2
like
there.
that makes it fresh.
Or just
know what I
like
mean?
on the hook, like one person.
Yeah, like someone
Yeah.
does a hook and the other two, you feel me? But I just feel like at this point with the Migos, like I said before, it's more about what they're just trying to push as a group always. And you just can't be mad at that. They're sticking together. And as far as we know, no public thing has been made about them not agreeing on something or not getting
Yeah.
to the back. So it's like, fuck it, it's working for them. They still sold great. You feel me? What was it, 149 if I'm not mistaken, some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that.
But,
I know they was supposed to do like 120, but I think they did a little higher than that.
Yeah,
And
so-
then Polo G did like what, like 180, 190, something
I
like
think
that.
it was a little bit shorter if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he
'Cause I
sold
know
the
he was
best that week.
projected for like 170 too.
He sold the best that week.
Why is it pulling up regular culture? Just slide down. Oh, right there. Migos, Culture 3, and Polo G's Hall of Fame first week sales.
Yeah. You clicked the wrong one. Oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Wrong.
What's it looking like?
This
Come on, give me some
we're
numbers.
pulling the information from Hot New Hip Hop.
Yeah. So Polo G's Hall of Fame.
175.
Oh, decreased about 40K. So 165 and 175. So it's what, 125, 135?
How the fuck that happened?
I don't know. But Migos dropped to 126.
Respected.
Billboard
Hall of
this
Fame
week.
secures the top spot. Billboard with 146K units. Amigos.
Oh, okay. So there it is at the bottom. So
Yeah.
he secured the top spot. He did 146.
46,
Polo G did, and then Migos was a
138.
little bit less than 138. I mean, that's not bad, really.
Oh,
like,
wow.
For them. What?
It said the Migos only got to 138 because they dropped the deluxe version.
They dropped the deluxe version?
Look, read it. It said they added 5 more tracks.
Oh wow, I don't think I've heard the deluxe version then.
It said, to quote them correctly, it's unclear whether the Migos sales were boosted by the release of the deluxe versions on Thursday because it included 5 more tracks.
Oh, okay. Oh, so this was like just this past Thursday.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I haven't heard that. I
Yeah,
definitely haven't heard
that's a quick deluxe, bro.
that. Not really. I mean, it is, but they probably dropped it like a day early. Cause I remember when fucking Future and Uzi did they shit. They dropped their shit literally that next week. That deluxe.
Fire.
I know a lot of them niggas be doing that, and I just be like, bro, like.
We just got the first project.
Literally, but that's again back to streaming things. It just boosts your streaming numbers, so you might as well just drop that deluxe,
call it
keep
a
your
day.
first
No, I feel like
first week sales good.
Forever
I
gets to
don't-
the bag.
Yeah, and I think that might become like a trend of dropping your deluxe on Thursday, so you can kind of get some of them last minute sales in. Because if it drops on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, it will count for your first week still.
Yeah.
That's such a cheat code, like. And that's what I feel like music is nowadays. It's like all just about ways to cheat the system. To get as much as you can out of it. And I'm not necessarily like mad at it because, like you said, niggas got to get their money or whatever.
And it's not made for us anyway.
True.
So fuck it. Fuck what they got going on. Like, dead ass, bro. We're really talking about the Migos selling 135 and having them drop a deluxe. And how much you think actually going to these niggas, you feel me? Like
what you
money
mean?
wise.
Oh.
So it's like, they should probably be making more. Everybody complains about making more money in streaming. So fuck it, get to the bag.
Yeah. Like, that's always been a struggle for people. It's just like how much they make on streaming and whatever. But yeah, back to a little bit earlier. I'm excited for the Vince Staples album too. I can't remember what his last project was. I think they said it was like 3 years ago. But I kind of like that single from it. It was a little bit too slow paced for me. But at the same time, like, I guess I'm glad a little bit that he's back to doing some more rapping kind of stuff than he did on his last projects.
You didn't like his last projects?
No, it was cool. Like, it was it FM?
Oh, damn, it's been that long? Because I was thinking Big Fish Theory was his last project. Yeah, I remember FM, though. Big Fish Theory was fire to me, though. That was his, like, golden piece for me.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love how experimental he is, but I do really like his rapping, like when he's rapping. And I feel like this project might be something like that, especially since it's, a self-titled project. Usually when niggas start self-titling
Yeah.
shit, they want to be, however they want to be, like grown up, I guess, whatever you would call it.
Yeah, Big Fish Theory, that shit's, that forever be one of my favorites. Remember listening to that shit every day in New York on the fucking train, every day, all day. Like, shit was amazing. Fucking who else dropped? Doo-Wop dropped recently. I'm not sure if anybody listened to him. That was
I've seen a lot of people posting about it, but I haven't listened to it yet.
I hopped into it. It's pretty cool. I will always respect the fact that he don't give no fucks and he just does what he wants, mixing wise, beat wise, everything. Like,
literally, I
whatever
did see that fucking video that he posted, and I was just like, bro, this looks like it was shot on an iPhone.
and bro, the thing is,
like an old iPhone.
I don't
not
know.
a new iPhone.
I've never like talked to him about that, but like, Nigga just does what he wants, bro. You just gotta respect that from some people. Like, not even some, just everybody. Like, to be on the level of where at this point, you know, doo-wop has been doing this for so long, and niggas just love him. So it's like, I was thinking as I listened to the project, after I listened to the project, I was like,
He was born in 2002.
I was like, how can this nigga like sound radio? I'm like, can doo-wop sound radio? And then I was just like, honestly, I don't even know how that would even sound. Like can he make a good sounding like, I guess,
Radio
pop song? I don't know. Like, and I'm just like, I'm pretty sure he can. But
Honestly, he's young enough to the point where I feel like he can, at any given point, just do whatever he wants to. Like, I feel like he can change it up, switch it up. Like,
No,
I feel like he's still growing even.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not capable of. I'm just saying there's like most artists of his nature, you know, you got the people that you can put in his like category. Like, I think Candy can make a radio song. Like, to me, he has the voice, he has the approach. I think BK can make a radio song. I think Baby Sosa can make a radio song. When I hear do, I think of just his own thing. Like, I just don't ever hear him like, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. Like,
No, I get what you're saying.
like he can literally just do anything. I kind of look at him just like this is like a reach, not in what they make, but how they go about their music. I look at him as Earl. Like, Earl is his own thing. He can give you just mumble on some hard trap beats, and you just be like, this is amazing. This is artsy. This is whatever. You feel me? I think a doo-wop, yeah.
It's kind of like the cult thing. Again.
Yeah, I think doo-wop is the same way. Like, he could just be, yeah, on top of some shit, and just be like, yes,
Yeah.
yes. You feel me? So
I understand that because it's like definitely I see a lot of people still supporting his music in the same kind of way that he got support before. So
yeah,
it's
so
just like,
shout out to
it's
him.
still that same
What
kinda
is he, like
cult
19 now?
following.
20?
He was born in 2002, so
Um,
February 2002. So what is he? Yeah, 19.
yeah, it's fire. Keep doing his thing. Who else dropped this week?
That is ridiculous. Her dropped the album. I've been listening to that. I really
I
like
didn't,
it.
I didn't listen to it yet.
It's got some.
Pull up the
it's
list
got
that
some
dropped
shit on there.
recently for me, Levi, please.
Like she started the album. I really just like I like when the R&B artists kind of do that. Kind of get a little bit well, how would you say it? They just kind of stem away from the like traditional R&B production. And that's what I feel like she did on that album a little bit. Like towards the end, it got back to like traditional R&B production, but at the start, like them beats was hidden, like for real.
They actually have doo-wop on this list. That's fire.
And Gucci dropped another album. I ain't listening to that, and I'm not going to. Shout out to Gucci though, but it's just too much music.
Thug's brother dropped it. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I don't want to pronounce it wrong.
Funk.
Yeah, he dropped the project. If I'm not mistaken.
I've seen a lot of people talking about it. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Excuse me.
Gold Link dropped an album.
Yeah, he resurfaced on my timeline of the debate over the Mac Miller situation. Nothing good ever comes with his name on my timeline, at least. But
I don't think nothing good is ever coming back with his name.
But niggas were saying that he's still doing decent. I went to his gram like forever ago. I mean, he's still living, he's alive, making money. So
yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's still doing straight. Like,
shout out to him.
Go down to where it's June 25th, so we can see. Oh,
So
okay,
we got Space and
Doja
Time.
Cat is dropping.
Space and Time by Justine Sky. I seen her tweet of her coming for everybody about the quality of music.
No, look at her and Gold Lane dropping a week apart. Are they still together?
I don't think so, bro.
Oh, whatever.
Respect, bro. Black Queen. It's Justine Sky. She made purple hair. She
Shit.
made, but not in the thing. She made purple hair. Okay, fuck what nigga talking about.
Shit, we got Sweetie up there. Black woman respect.
Yeah, pretty bitch music. She's telling you what she's about to do. Like, yeah, she's fire. She's amazing. I'm just saying, put respect on
I haven't
Justine
heard
too.
nothing about that album coming out. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is. You know, I'm interested to see, and I want to talk about it post the project on how well her name is gonna float around now. Post this Quavo situation.
I don't know.
Because I think if they were still together, this album would have been talked about a lot more.
I've heard about the Juicy J album, which is really just like a deluxe kind of thing from his last project, which was actually surprisingly very good.
Honestly, Tyler has his first week in the bag.
Oh, he does. He definitely does. I feel like he has in his like demographic because I definitely think Doja Cat. Doja Cat is gonna take it in her demographic. Which they're in two different lanes though. So
yeah, Doja Cat has this one. I'm talking about overall number wise. Yeah, Doja Cat.
Oh yeah, number wise. Yeah, Doja Cat probably doing like 200.
Think so.
Cause like if you pull up the cause I think her whatchamacallit is out already. Doja Cat's track list.
Cause what I think she could do 200. I was gonna say 220.
Yeah, it's gonna be high because you already got the SZA song, and I think there was another one that was like a big single already. Nigga spelled that shit completely wrong. Planter her.
Yo, this nigga's wild.
Niggas over here tweaking.
I liked her so much at first. Cause, you know, I really thought she was experimental, but she's just a pop artist. There was no, which means no shade. I'm just saying. I just thought she was gonna be more of the fusion every now and then. You know, you get what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I'm interested to hear that. The Weeknd song came out already, right?
I don't know. I haven't heard that one. I thought one of these was another single, but I don't think so.
Yeah,
the
Weeknd song came out already. I heard some of it. I didn't hear the whole thing, so I'm interested to finish listening. Oh, she had JID. I'm interested to hear that too.
Yeah,
that's fire. Okay.
The only two singles is Need to Know and Kiss Me More.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I remember Need to Know now. That was it. And that was still like a big song.
Yeah,
but you still got the Thug song that you're waiting for, Ariana Grande.
Has she previewed the Weeknd song? I feel like I've clicked it already. I could be wrong. Maybe I just seen it on Twitter. Because her Twitter stands just be all over my fucking timeline. I'm like, oh my God. Even if I don't want to hear something, I've heard it. Believe I heard it. So it's like, whatever.
We talk about people getting canceled a lot, and her canceling was like nothing. That shit lasted for
But
2 days.
she got, this is no offense to this woman. Shout out to her. She's doing her thing. And it may have been a huge miscommunication. But she just got lucky, bro. The pandemic happened and other niggas were getting canceled. And niggas started, you know, rioting. And she got lucky.
And what she got canceled for, I don't want to even like put it in like the frame of like what niggas get canceled for and how bad it is.
Yeah, it was just
in comparison to some shit that niggas get canceled for, it wasn't as bad.
No, to me it was bad because it was
bad.
It was active. It was like some was active, some wasn't. If the timeline was a little bit more clearer to us, I think it would have been more like whatever. But it was like, you still do this as a famous person? Like that was the most, for me at least.
Yeah, no, that was wild.
You could do what you want in your spare time, whatever, bro. Just don't get caught. You feel me? Niggas do a lot of shady shit that we don't know. You feel me? But they won't get caught. With her, it just confused me. Why risk so much? I don't get it, yo. But
I guess
I can't dive into her shit too much because the timeline was weird. It seemed like it was active, and then it was like I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
But regardless, we ain't even gonna get to her canceling. This album is gonna be.
Well, you can't even say canceled. Hit. She had a little blimp.
No, for real. Like, as it's just crazy to me because it's hard as people was going about canceling her. I saw everyone doing that little TikTok dance that next week. Like, I swear to God, like
it wasn't that next week. But the thing is,
it was soon.
As far as I know, no artist came out and like backed the canceling of her. To me, it always takes for 2 to 3 people to actually come out with the canceling to, I guess, make it actually get canceled.
I guess so.
Like, no, and as far as I know, like no one came out with that.
What? 20,000 copies.
It's all about right. Click it.
It says slow burning success. Doja Cat's first album did 20K. Maybe that was whatchamacallit. Maybe that was what are them shits called? The solid copies, like the actual CDs.
No, it would say how much if it was solid copies. I'm not too sure, and you can double check this, Levi. Did Say So blow up before the project or after? Because that's probably why we've seen those numbers.
Yeah, it was after.
So that's what I'm saying.
If you I read it right there. I think it said it. First number 1 this week is Say So. The song success helped boost her sophomore album, Hot Pink. Yeah, so it was afterwards.
Yeah, so I mean, instead of slow burn, she probably did do that many copies or somewhere around it, and I don't know. I feel like she
Say So. Oh wait, Hot Pink dropped
2019, right?
2019, and Say So definitely did not blow up in 2019, did it? It blew up in like 2020.
No, it did. It was like late 2019 and 20. Yeah, so yeah, you could say 2020.
Yeah, I think it blew up in 2020.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Actually, no, you are right. You're right, because I'm saying blow up. It blew up, but nobody knew it was her. That's what it was.
Yeah,
and she didn't get the fame for the song till like after.
I remember. Go back up, Levi, because I think it said the date of this article, and this is when Say So went to number 1. Or it was at the bottom, maybe.
Yeah, it's usually at the bottom. Scroll down.
Damn, they
It
ain't
just
got
says
no date.
It just says a year ago.
That was for a comment.
Yeah,
that
so-
someone put on there. But yeah, that shit came out.
Just Google it.
afterwards.
When did Say So hit number 1 on the charts? But yeah, I mean Doja Cat is gonna have a fucking, I'm not gonna say phenomenal debut, but I'm interested to see how big it is because she's someone that I don't think gets backed in the industry, but she doesn't get closed off. But I don't think no one comes out and just automatically co-signs her or anything like that. Especially as a woman, I feel like a lot of women
May
get
16,
co-signed.
2020.
Yeah, that's
a whole
way after.
6 months later.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, so to be clear, May 16th is when Doja Cat's Say So actually hit number 1. So yeah, her first project started off extremely slow, but paid off. So fire. Shout out to her.
But yeah, that album, I'm gonna listen to it even though I don't really like listen to her
Yeah,
music.
I mean,
like her music, but
I'm interested to hear them features, man. Like
I feel like
The Weeknd
it's one
and
of those-
fucking JID. You
I
got
feel
me
like
there.
I feel like she's one of those artists that you kind of like gotta check out, even though she's like a pop artist or whatever. But definitely will be after Tyler's album.
Bro, can y'all guess how many followers Olivia Rodrigo has on Instagram?
Maybe
guess.
like 10 million.
I don't even.
Bro, she has 15 million and like 50,000
I
comments
was gonna say like.
per picture.
I was gonna say
I was close.
Bro, 15 million. Get the
yeah.
that's a
fast.
country.
That was fast.
All right, maybe not a whole country, but it's something like.
But that was fast.
Yeah.
To get that big.
Bro, that's definitely a country somewhere. Like,
a small country.
yeah, that definitely is a small country. I'm dead
a
ass.
small country of
15
Olivia
million?
Rodrigo fans. That's
Like,
funny. Speaking of that vein, you heard about the Billie Eilish shit that happened this week?
Nah, bro.
Where her new man.
Oh, how? Yeah, I didn't fully read into that. How it happened?
Yeah. See if you could pull it up, Levi. Because basically they was getting on to her because the new guy that she's with is like, you know, same old like pulled up old shit where he was being like racist and stuff like that. But,
Okay, before you continue, let's get about this. And I don't mean to offend any white person that watches this podcast. I'll say at least 60% of the population that was white before 2020 and 2019 all was racist. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Can we be honest on this podcast here?
Well, it's not just racism.
Okay.
it's sexism. It's all the isms. He was everything.
Nigga said there's all the isms.
He was everything. And the real like kicker for it is that because did she just turn 18 or did she just turn 19?
I think she just turned 18. It was 19? Okay.
And
We can Google it. Okay.
Yeah, he's 29. So, and when I think if I'm not mistaken, when all these like comments and stuff was out, it was like 2014 is when it was racist, homophobic, sexist, all that kind of stuff. It was 2014, so that nigga was still an adult when he was first like saying all that stuff. Damn, see, I hate when they have like these little pictures where you can't like actually like read what's being said.
No, you
I'm
can't
not
read,
about
but-
to read off of them, but yeah, these shits get kind of wild.
Niggas-
Okay, I am gonna read this one.
niggas
Adele
say
looks like a British Miss Piggy. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Asian people with hospital masks, what the fuck are you doing? Yo, shout out to this, right? No cap, I don't care what you say. If 2012, 2010, you see somebody with you, would have said the same thing.
You
Like,
said what?
And you've seen anybody with the mask, you would have said the same thing. Chances are it would have been an Asian person. But Asian people that was wearing masks in 2010, 2012, I swear to God, it was a fashion trend. Okay, you couldn't have told me nothing different. I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
But I'm pretty sure he may have meant that in that context. I'm not sure. I'm not going to speak for this guy. I don't know him at all. But the whole F word that he used, and let me be clear before I speak. I am not defending this guy at all. I don't know him. He owes me nothing, and he probably will give me nothing if he see me on the street. But people are a testament of the times, bro. 2011, I was probably dropping that same F word, bro. Listening to Tyler, the Creator, because he was dropping it like it was nothing. You feel me? And people have changed. People learn and people evolve. Who the fuck fault is it that he just met Billie Eilish, which the age difference, I mean, we're going to talk about side convo, but he met a woman now. He's around people that are pushing him to be better. He would have never been in this limelight. You know, and there's millions of him. You feel me? And he should not be the example. Is basically what I'm trying to say. But someone needs to be an example, I guess, is the real thing there. But I'm not Like I said, I don't know this guy. I'm not gonna hold him to this because at the end of the day, bro, this
And I'm not gonna hold him to it either. And also at the same time, like, because people aren't really even holding him to it; they're holding Billy to it,
Yeah,
which
I
I
feel
don't
you.
think is fair.
He was
Um,
19.
huh?
He was 19 saying that stuff.
Oh, see, yeah, like, bro, yo, that's me. No, that's literally me, bro. No, scratch that. That's Tyler the Creator. He said all those wild type shit. That is literally Tyler the Creator.
True enough. Yeah, I thought it was later on, but it's if he was 19, so he was still young, quote unquote. Doesn't make it right, but at the same point,
Yeah, bro, like,
back then, we all know like the world has just gotten more sensitive to these kind of things and saying stuff like
it's-
that on the internet that's offensive.
and I
to
want to
people.
make this clear. I don't think it's fair to anyone, like anyone that, excuse me, 10 years from now, you go find my tweet of me quoting every fucking thing Tyler the Creator said about Bastard, and now I'm being canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just not fair, especially because if you look at it in the context of what the times were, what people were saying, doing, whatever, and you know, people are easily influenced. That's why people are trying to cancel people and, you know, set a better example because of the influence of people that have. But at the end of the day, not everybody's made to be your God, to be your example, and to be your influence. He didn't ask for that. He's just dating a girl.
Yeah,
He didn't ask for you to go look up his fucking research and what he's been tweeting and shit. So,
but you know everybody's gonna do it.
but yeah, to your point, let's bring it back to Billie. I don't think it's fair to her as well. I know we talk about her music like harshly, but she's one person that I would love to like between her and Justin Bieber. I know it sounds weird. I would love to fucking just be friends or like have like a real one-on-one with, bro. Cause like they don't get enough credit. They've been famous for a long fucking time. Billie is now getting to that long time period, but like at an early age and still be 1,000% relevant. Not 50, not 100, not 200. These niggas are 1,000% still relevant. So
Yeah, that's true. And
it's
I
like,
don't feel like she's stopping anytime
yeah,
soon.
no time soon, bro. No time. So it's like this is just a bump in the road for her. I'm hopefully she got the right people around her to help her with this, bro.
One of our last episodes we had talked about the Kanye documentary. I would be interested to see like
Yeah, me
her
too.
after music kind of like documentary
Me too,
because
me too.
like when you think about shit like this coming out or just shit about her in general, like you don't really hear her.
She never
respond to those
responded.
kinds of
That's what I'm
things.
saying this for because it's like we're saying it's a small bump, but that's because she hasn't responded. If she responded like I'm tired of this, I'm going through this, people are like holy shit. You feel me? So it's like I said, shout out to her, and I hope she just got the right people around her because shit like this is annoying, bro. It's like now I gotta hide my nigga. You feel me? Like why? What? I would never thought, and I'm not sure if she knew about it. And regardless if she did or didn't, it's like. Is he saying or acting upon those things around you? Did he give you a type of vibe? It's just weird, but now she has to look at him different. I hope not, but now she might be side. Yeah, that shit's weird.
Yeah, you got to really like think about the real life kind of implications of this internet shit that be going on because she probably never even knew that he was saying that kind of stuff back in 2011, 2012, whatever, and he might have came to her as a different person, but
Exactly.
now, you know, especially think if their relationship is fresh. Now that's kind of like put a dent in it.
bro.
You know, it could. You know, some people might be like, damn, I didn't think you was that type of person. And then you try to tell them like, oh, I'm not that type of person anymore. But they don't know you that well. You know, y'all just started dating. So it's just
It's like you're getting an impression off the internet. Then you have
Yeah.
to, all you got to say in this, like, all I have to say for this is that she's Billie Eilish. She's a celebrity, so I would hope that she understands. So that's something I can say about that. Once again, I still wish him the best because she's so young, and I'm like, what were you, like 3 years? I'm more like 3 years older than her, 4. So it's like when we talk about her, even like the Olivia and Justin, I just think of myself like, damn, what would I do if I was in their exact position? And she never responds, and she just keeps it moving. So shout out to her.
where are you bringing up this Taylor Swift?
I don't know why he's bringing up Taylor Swift. It's just like,
I was just, my bad.
sorry guys, our what we want to call our assistant, our great god Levi, is showing us Taylor Swift.
You was looking for the new Taylor Swift project?
No, I was looking at what she said about her Taylor's version of Red because
Oh, okay, got you.
Oh, because she's re-recording everything.
Yeah.
like,
Wait, so is Red an album?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Is she getting her money from this one, right? That's why she's doing it, correct? Yeah.
she didn't. That's why she's doing a re-record.
It's probably gonna sell well, but I feel like people are just gonna, even if it's the same exact thing, just listen because they want to support her to get her bread.
Yeah.
Probably gonna do well.
this is a post that she said.
I've always said that the world is a different place. Actually, you read it, Mars.
Oh, it says the world is a different place for the heartbroken. It moves on a different axis at a different speed. Time skips backwards and forwards fleetingly. Okay, I'm not reading this whole thing.
It's heartbroken by good.
I don't even feel like this has anything to do with the album that she's dropping. This is just some emotional type shit.
Raining. But
at the same time, like seeing stuff like this kind of like lets me know where I kind of fall in the demographics of the world.
What you mean?
Like I had no idea that this was happening, like at all. I knew about the Taylor Swift re-record thing, but I had no idea that it was coming out like soon or whatever. Like
I think that's a point because she's by herself now.
But I'm just saying, like I don't see any. I feel like there are people out there who Taylor Swift is visible to. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Taylor Swift is not visible to me at all.
I mean, did any one of y'all know about Olivia Rodrigo or her promo or any of her drops? It just happened. I feel like we're not gonna ever like Billie Eilish is a little different, and I mean that's why she is who she is. But that's why I don't try to go too hard on the pop stars. 'Cause I don't feel like you have to go to them. You know, from our music, we have to go to them. So
yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Isaiah dropped another song too. What you think about that?
I should listen to the song before I watch the video. That shit was boring as fuck. Like the video made me so drowsy.
The video that wasn't an official video. That was a visualizer.
Was it?
Yeah, it wasn't an official video.
When I clicked onto the video, so that's maybe why. Okay, then I take that. Well, I actually don't take it back because it still made me drowsy.
All right, look up Isaiah Rashad headshots video. Cause I don't think it's a video. Yeah. See,
visualizer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that shit made me drowsy.
So it was just like a repeating thing. That's what I would expect.
But that shit killed me. I was watching like, what the fuck is going on?
All right, brother. What about the actual song? Was the song good?
Yeah, bro. But
Like,
I should just listen to the song before the video. Bro, this shit blew me. Like, watch this shit.
I've seen it.
I was just like, my head.
I seen it and I did what you're supposed to do with a visualizer. You watch it for a second and then you walk away and you listen. Like it's not meant to be watched consistently.
But
that's
anyway,
not what it was made for.
The song is cool. I know he previewed it forever ago, so I'm just glad that he's consistently dropping and hopefully we get a project, man. And
we gotta be getting a project, right? These can't just be flyaway singles.
It just lets me, yeah, but it's gonna be a long project, which I'm not mad about. But I'm just saying,
do you think it's gonna be long, like 20+ songs type of thing?
I'm not about plus, but that's like 22. Yeah, because these drops are really like spaced out and stuff, so it makes me believe there's a lot, you know, instead of just like 1, 2, and then project or 3, 4 projects. They seem to be really spaced out. So maybe there's more songs, or maybe he's just dropping this and has a whole new project already loaded up. You feel me? Like this is dropping this shit that he just really liked. But yeah, shout out to Isaiah, bro. He's consistently dropping. He's doing better because he said he wasn't dropping because of his personal reasons and stuff. So shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get this project from a TDE member extremely soon.
Man, we done said it before. Like music is really coming back strong right now. Like I feel like every month or even every 2 weeks, I feel like I'm getting an album I'm really excited to listen to. Mm-hmm. Like, in next week is Tyler's. I feel like in the next 2 weeks is going to be somebody else that I'm just like, oh, man, I wasn't even thinking I was looking for an album from you or one of these people who I've been waiting forever for an album from. Like,
you know, I can really see SZA doing a joint album. And I really would die for it to be.
Wait, you think this album that she's about to
Oh,
drop?
fuck no.
I was about to say.
I'm just saying I can see her doing a joint album. Like, let me rephrase that. A successful, good joint album.
I mean, she already did, but it just got leaked, so I don't think that's ever coming out.
Wait, which one was that?
With Kendrick.
I'm not considering that a joint album. I'd say that they were just chilling in the studio.
Nigga, that was a joint album. Every one of those songs was like...
I'm considering that to be a chill in the studio. I don't think them shits was ever gonna go. I'm not gonna hold you. That's why I'm saying successful, because she's gonna pick someone that makes it actually come out. Like
True enough.
Successful, I should say. But yeah, man, music has been coming out strong. I feel like it's because the pandemic is quote unquote huge quote unquote, but finishing up, as I guess you would say. I don't know the proper way to say that because it really depends on how you want to look at it.
Yeah.
And
a
so
lot of people view it as over though.
Yeah, so yeah, music is coming, festivals, everything is coming like full head of steam. I'm interested to see
really
movies.
love to do that one day in Vegas festival. Like that's the one. That lineup is like the
why
best
don't you do
lineup
it?
to me.
When is it again?
I couldn't remember. I think it was like November or something. The shit with that is like, one day in Las Vegas. That was the wrong thing.
Concert.
But it was one day in Vegas, whatever. It's not even a festival because this is technically a festival. Day in Vegas.
Day in Vegas is what it's called. November 12th to the 14th. Kendrick Lamar, the headline Day in Vegas. The thing is, I don't even think people kept saying that means album is coming. I'm like, I don't really think so. I think it definitely still float around with dance.
This is
Section 80 to Damn.
What this kind of tells me, maybe, and I could be wrong, but this leads me to believe that the album isn't coming until after this festival.
Yeah.
Like, he's not about to drop an album before this festival with, Section 80 and Damn on there. He's about to perform the album if the album is coming. So, yeah, I don't think that Kendrick album is coming before this festival, at least.
I honestly did not see the one night from Section 80 to... I've never seen that. That's on the Instagram version, too?
Yeah.
I actually never... I remember...
Yeah, it says that.
I literally just seen Kendrick was like, yeah. And that was it.
This lineup is stacked, bro. Kendrick on one day, Travis on another day, Tyler on another day. Of course, we got our SZAs, our Uzis, our Dons, our Lil Baby, Baby King, Polo G.
Only reason I don't want to go is
Isaiah.
Because Frank is not on there. Like, if Frank was there, bro, my God.
Man, I don't know what
I would
Frank
have paid
is about to be
triple.
on. Frank is not about to be on anything.
Bro, he's on Coachella whenever they fucking bring that back.
Check those tickets for me.
What?
I want to see how much the tickets are.
They got the payment plans, bro. No, we're not clicking that payment plan, sir. The fuck? The fuck is wrong with
Let's
this nigga?
see. 4 equal monthly payments. Order before 6/22. Okay, so I got a couple days.
Honestly, go to the regular tickets. I just Afterpay them hoes. Shout out to Afterpay.
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck?
Go them shits. 400. Ooh.
3-day.
I'm paying that shit over a
admission.
year. I'm not doing no months. Fuck out of here. I'm doing a whole year and $400.
Tier right now. It's at tier 1, I think. Still, bruh.
Wait, are these tickets on sale? They're not on sale, y'all. They?
Yeah, they are. You can buy tickets right now. I think it's on tier 1 still.
Are you serious? And that sold out? Well, this is the first time they did this one, ain't it? Right?
No, it's not the first time they did this. This festival? No. Go to weekend passes.
Oh, this must be huge. I could have sworn this was the first time they did this shit.
No,
that shit is sold out.
Tier 4 is the only thing available.
Yeah.
It's not sold out. It's that
Tier 1 is done?
yeah, the tiers go by like time of like, so if you get it really, really early, it's $3.99. You get it later.
Yeah, I get you.
And this is the latest one, so $4.89. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Click it. I just want to see how much they come up to with tax and all that. Just asking. That's a car.
That festival is gonna go crazy, bro. Like all 3 days. Like
$575. Yo, my nigga, that's 2 years for me. Fuck it, Afterpay. Like I said.
that
Shout out to the game.
man. I would love to go. I might have to see if I can figure
But
it out.
I'll be so perfect for an Afterpay commercial. $678. Afterpay.
I would love to figure that out. We're gonna see. This, but yeah, I
straight off of that
mean,
one.
as far as like this compared to like Rolling Loud and shit, like Rolling Loud is always cool, but this one, I really like the idea of this.
Travis ain't missing a fucking step, my nigga. But hold on, bro.
He made what was it, 20 million last year, or no, over 100 million. I think I had that fucking picture on my phone from brand endorsement deals last year.
I agree. With every cent of that shit. He's against that bag. He's not, bro. This shows me he's not missing shit. He's on every festival, bro.
Yeah.
He's not missing
He said,
shit.
"Oh, the doors is open. I'm everywhere,
Outta
no
here,
matter
bro.
what."
Out of this
He's taking
bitch.
all them bags.
I feel that.
That shit's crazy. That shit's really crazy.
Pre-sale starts Friday, June 18th. That was this Friday.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that all that shit is gone.
Not me either, bro. That shit wouldn't even, tier 4 wouldn't even be there if my boy Frankie was on there. That's all I gotta say. Frank, we miss you, man. Come on. Quit playing with a kid, bro. For real.
Drop something.
No, fuck a drop. I need to see you. Like, what the fuck?
All right, this guy, he's asking for a lot from you. I know it's a lot. So
Bro,
just drop some music and I'll be okay.
I need to see.
Nigga said tweet something.
We
I'm
outta here,
dead.
bro. We outta
It's
here.
crazy how niggas is thirsty for Frank like that. That is fucking wild. Nigga said tweet something. Oh, man.
Niggas is out here.
But all right, we can wrap this episode up. I'm gonna
love
go
you,
and look
Frank.
at these Day in Vegas festival
love
tickets and
Frank.
see if I wanna want to splurge that little bit of bread to get these shits. All right. Thank you guys for watching, listening, wherever you at. And yeah, check us out next week. We'll be back. As always, we are out of here.
For sure. I'm watching this game.